Okay, so for the online people, hope my voice is clear for you. Can you confirm me on chat once whether I'm audible or not? So Jenkins. So what's our last topic we have seen? Jenkins, right? So on Jenkins, we have seen up to user defined variables. So I'm going to recall one more time all of the stuff. So Jenkins is what, sir? Actually, CI/CD tool. What is CI? Continuous integration. CD means continuous delivery or deployment. So CI, what is the like exact meaning of CI? Continuous build plus continuous. What you are continuously building? Old code with the new code. What you are continuously testing? New code. Sir, what happened before CI and after CI? Before CI, we have two disadvantages, major disadvantages. First one is time. Second one is manpower. So after CI, these two are completely like reduced. Why? Because we are using server instead of human. We are using with the server. So next we are going to see what CA server can do. What can CA server do? Build, test, and deploy. But majorly we use for build and test, but it can also able to deploy. I'll show you how to deployment. And after that, what is the meaning of CD? Continuous deployment or delivery. What is the meaning of continuous delivery? Manual deployment to the production. What is continuous deployment? Automation deployment to the production server. Okay. So to do CI and CD, what we need to have? Pipeline. What is the meaning of pipeline? Step-by-step execution of a process. One more meaning. Series of events interlinked with each other. So to create a pipeline, what we need to have, sir, again? Jenkins. Jenkins is free and open source platform and it works on which version of Java? 11. Okay. So now let's create a Jenkins server. And what is the port number for Jenkins? 8080. Remember, like a lot of you are doing Jenkins, but on security group, you are not checking all traffic is there or not. Please maintain all traffic in security group. Otherwise, your Jenkins will not connect to you. Last class also we have discussed, right? This one. So now on last class, we have installed Jenkins normal manual way. Which way it is? But now I am going to show you how to make it install by using script. Okay. Script is nothing but combination of all commands together. Okay. Sorry, online. I haven't seen this one. Or just not audible. Okay. So I have done nothing actually. So in last class, I have shown you some comments, right? All of the comments I have done arranged on a format. I taken one script and I pasted all of the comments here. That's it. I haven't done anything. Okay. So now you need to execute the script. What we need to do? sh jenkins.sh. Now it will do its work. Okay. In real time, you will never do installation manually. Everything automation by using script only. Okay. It is script actually. Is it running automatically or not, sir? Okay. The same script I'll give you today. Just go and copy paste there. Okay. And which version of Jenkins support? Java. 11 or 17. Initially it was 1.8.0, but now it is 11 version. So now here Java 17 is installing. Are you seeing this one? You can see like this Java 17. Okay. So now everything is installed. So after that, we are starting the Jenkins service. Jenkins is service. By default, when you download service, what will happen? It is going to stop a state. You need to start it. What is the command? Systemctl start Jenkins.service. Service is not required. You can give Jenkins. And one more command is service command. Service Jenkins start. Service Jenkins status. You can also give like that. Okay. Our last class, you have given some passwords, right? For Jenkins. Have anyone forgot the password of Jenkins? Then what you have done? Again installation. How many of you forgot the password? 1, 2, 3. Okay. So now Jenkins is started. Jenkins is check the Java version, Java-version. What kind of version I am using, sir, here? 17. Okay. So how to connect to Jenkins now? Copy the public IP address of your server. What is the port number, sir? Remember, I already have 8080 port number on my security groups. Okay. So you make sure that you have. Even though it is Java 17 version, it is working. It can work for Java 11. It can work for. Are you seeing the password here? Double click on it. Paste here. Now it is going to install some plugins. What's the meaning of plugin? Which automates our manual work. So where up to now we have seen on last class? Daily commands, daily history. Yeah. So we have seen variables, right? Okay. So it is our day 2. So in last class we have seen variables. What kind of variables we have seen? User defined variables. User defined variables are classified into 2 types. What are those? Local variables, global variables. Local variables work inside the job. Global variables will work anywhere. And your second variable is what, sir, here? Jenkins environment variables. What kind of variables it is? So today we are going to discuss about Jenkins environment variables. Okay. Jenkins environment variables are defined by Jenkins only. Okay. These variables are not going to be defined by user. These vars are defined by Jenkins by default. We cannot define this one. Okay. So in real time, remember, without Jenkins environment variables, we cannot make a build. Definitely it need to be have on the real time point of scenario. Clear? Okay. So, but before that, give the username and password. At the end of the class, remind me how to log into Jenkins without username and password. End of the session. Okay, not now. So create one freestyle job. I'm giving the job name as job 1. So you've already seen Jenkins variables, right? Local, user defined variables. Are you having any doubts on that part? All of you. Clear? Okay. So now here we are going to discuss about Jenkins environment variables. What we are going to define? So I'll tell you, sir, first of all, click on execute shell. I'm just giving echo hi all. What I am giving? If I click on save and if I click on build, what will happen? It is going to print, right? But sir, along with this now, I want to print the build number. What is my current build number? What is my next build number? I want to print the build number. So what exactly is, if user try to define these variables, see what will happen. I am just giving the value build. Build is equal to next build is what here? 2. And I am giving end dollar build. The build number is dollar build. Okay. That means hi all and the build number is what is the value here? 2. If I click on save and if I click on build now, sir, now am I getting build number what sir here? 2. Okay. Go to console output. Is it matching the build number 2? Now again what I will do is I am going to here and click on build now. Now what is my build number? Build number 3. If I go to here, will 3 come or not? It won't come. Because you defined one value, it will stick to that value only, it won't change. Is it clear? So in these kind of scenarios, what we are going to do is we are not going to use local variables. That is called as user defined variables. Okay, write the note point. User defined variables will not work for some properties of Jenkins. User defined variables cannot work for some properties of Jenkins. So we need to use global, not global, it's Jenkins environment variables. Okay. So user defined variables will not work for some properties. So therefore we need to use Jenkins environment variables. And write second point in note. Jenkins environment variables are going to change for every build. Okay, just give some Jenkins variables, some Jenkins environment variables are going to change for every build. That means that is going to vary. Okay, so now what exactly I'm going to do is just to go to here and go for the shell now. Are you seeing the list of environment variables? So you need to click on this. Okay, this point also I am writing. So click on list of environment variables. Are you seeing the environment variables, sir? Sir, for example, I want build number. What I want? Search for here. Are you seeing the build number here? Build URL, job URL. And if you go to see here, job name will be there, build number will be there, build ID. Sir, currently I want a build number. What I want? Copy this exactly. Copy this and go to here, remove this one and give dollar build number. Sorry. Dollar build number. What I have given, sir, here? Now this one is not required for me. If I go and see here, click on build now. What is my current build? And next going build is going for 4th. If you go into see here, build number is 4. And again, go and build one more time. Now next build is going to be your build number 5. Check it out. Sir, are you getting the build number 5 now here, sir? I am not changing the variable. I said one known to point. Some Jenkins environment variables are going to change for every build. This variable is changing or not? Whenever my build number is increasing, this variable is printing the exact thing. Is it clear for all of you? Okay. So this is the one example. And second example is, sir, along with the build number, I want to print the job name. I want to print what? Again, go to this path and here you can see job name. Are you seeing this one? I'm not defining these variables. Am I defining these variables anywhere? No. Here also I said these variables are defined by Jenkins by default. Okay. Users cannot define it. User cannot define the Jenkins environment variables. Who are going to do this? Jenkins. So I want to give the job name now. What I want to give? Go to configure and here give comma. The job name is dollar job name. Okay. Click on save now. Sir, previously you don't have the job name. Correct or not? Now you will get the job name. So build number 6. Go to console output. Are you seeing the job name here? Working or not? Sir, for example, if I change the job name, I'm going to change the job name. Click on rename. My job name is Raham now. Okay, I'm going to rename the job. Is the job renamed, sir? Again, build it. Now, what is my job name? Will it print or not? Check it now. Is it printing, sir? So these are what you call as your Jenkins environment variables. So what we are going to call it as global variables you need to define. Local variables are you need to, but Jenkins environment variables we do not define. It is going to define by Jenkins itself by default. Okay, write this point as well. Note. Users will not define. Users will not define Jenkins environment variables. Users will not define Jenkins environment variables. Is it clear? Okay. Sir, now, okay, I want to build the job, but this time I want Git branch name. Which branch I am building? Okay. So if I click on build now, it will come or not, sir? Come or not? It won't come. See, if you want to get the branch name or Git information, you need to integrate Git with Jenkins. But have I done it? If I don't done it, like how it will come, right? Simple point. Again, go for configure. Take any one Jenkins URL. So for example, let's take our branch only. 10:30 AM new. I am taking our branch only. Click on Git repository. Do I need to take your credentials? No. Why? Public. So my branch is main branch. Which branch? Click on save, and apart from that, and write here. I'm writing it on one more line. Echo. The branch name is. Just go to here. So here you can see Git branch. Here you can read the description. The remote branch name, if any. Click on this one. Dollar Git branch. Now it will print the branch name for me. Check it. So your bill number 8 now. Your bill number what? So now it is doing integration of Git with Jenkins. So now are you seeing your branch name, main or origin? So now this time I want commit ID also to be printed. What I want to print it? So how can you do it? Means, are you seeing the Git commit here? Copy the Git commit. Again, go back to your previous configuration and just go to here, comma. The commit is dollar Git commit. Click on build now. So now you will be seeing the commit as well, Git commit. Are you seeing the commit message, sir, here? Seeing it or not? So like this, we are going to print the variables. Guys, remember, without variables, we cannot print a job. I mean, we cannot build a job. But why these variables are going to use? Why? Because if you build this, you are going to get an email. What you are going to get? In that email, you are going to mention all of this. Okay. This is the bill given from this branch. This is the bill that is taken from that repository. It is the build number. Everything you are going to trigger to the email. To where you are triggering? I'll explain you how the real-time organization works. For example, I got one ticket, sir. I got one ticket. This ticket is to generate a var file. I mean to do deployment. For deployment, we need to have the var file or not. In the ticket, they will mention client name, they will mention environment, they will mention branch information, and everything they are going to mention. Correct or not? So if I build them, the complete information is going to come to my email. Where it is going to come? Email. So now, if I don't get that information, is it fine or not? All right. So write now this one, Jenkins email triggering. Whenever you make a build on real time, it is going to trigger a email. It is going to trigger a email, which is going to share for all the DevOps team. So now what will happen is, sir, when a work comes for us, in real time, work will come in the form of tickets. In which form? Okay, so I got a ticket actually. Someone asked me to generate a Jenkins build. But what I'm going to do is, after generating the build, all this information, what you have given, this information is going to coming to your Jenkins email. That means everybody of my team knows this or not. Thus Raham has done this build. It is a way how the organization works. Of course, one work came. Okay. After the work is came in the form of ticket, I make a build. Once this build is done, for every DevOps engineer in our organization, they are going to get an email that a user called Raham made this ticket and the build is done. Now they will came to know that the work is done or not. This is the how the communication is going to happen in real time. So in real time, when you are going for working, right, everything you are going to communicate via email only. How you are going to communicate? Email. Is the process clear? So this is about the variables concept. Is the variables concept clear for you? Of course, guys, here there are lot of variables. Okay, but the most important variables I'll tell you is one of the most important variables. Branch is one of the most important variable. Job URL is one of the important. Git commit is one of the important, and build ID, job name. These are 5 important variables. Okay, of course we can use some other variables, but these are the most important of all of them. First one is job name, build number, branch name, as well as like what we call this one, build URL. I mean job URL, not job URL, build URL we want. Okay, and commit is not necessary. Why? Because commit is only for integration of Git with Jenkins, but in Jenkins we can do a lot of jobs without Git as well, like that. Okay, so now is the variables concept clear for all of you? All of you? Okay, so then now we are going to jump to one more topic called this one. What do we call? Parameters. Right, heading as parameters. What the heading is? Parameters. In Jenkins, we have a lot of parameters. Write the point. In Jenkins, we have lot of parameters. So use of parameters. To acknowledge the build is used to the the build is built by the to acknowledge the build is built by the exact given information from the ticket. Exact given information from the ticket. Is it clear? Okay. So what is the meaning of parameters, sir? What I said, just read me for one more time. To acknowledge the build is built by the exact information given from the ticket. Okay. So now coming to the types of parameters, right? Types. types. First one, choice parameter. Which one? Choice parameter. Choice parameter is going to be very, very important. Okay. So in real time, wherever you go, just give the choice parameter. Okay. Focus on choice parameter only. Why? Because 95% of your parameters will be on choice parameters only. What kind of parameters? So coming to the parameters, the first one I'm going to give is choice. What I'm going to give? Choice. What is the purpose of choice parameter? To give list of choices. To give what here? List of choices. Is that clear? Choice parameter is done. Okay. So now let's implement the choice parameter. How to implement the choice parameter? So focus here. Guys, this is going to be very, very careful. Okay. So see here. Are you seeing the configure? Click on configure. In the configure, you need to go to this project is parameterized. Okay. First of all, you need to go to where, sir? Configuration. I mean configure. So later you need to go for this project is parameterized. In this project is parameterized, you need to select. You need to select what? Add parameter. And you need to go for choice parameter. So write this path exactly. So click on add parameter. Give it as choice. Is the path clear? Okay, so here you need to use the choice parameter. Sir, for example, I'll tell you one thing. You got a ticket. In the ticket, they ask you to build for Swiggy. You let's understand the scenario. Let me open some paint. Guys, this analysis is very, very important for you. So please maintain some, what is called this one? Yeah. For example, in your company, you have 3 clients. How many clients? Swiggy, Zomato, Dunzo. Are you seeing this? How many clients you have? Again, for each client, you have multiple environments. Dev environment, test or QA. Both are same. UAT and prod. Is it clear? Okay. So Swiggy, Zomato, Dunzo. All of these 3 are going to be your what? Your clients. And how many environments we have for each client? 4 environments. So now my question to you is, there is one developer, there is one tester who raised a ticket. What he raised? Ticket. To make a build for Swiggy prod environment. For which environment? Prod environment. You make a build normally. Okay. There is a tester who raised the ticket. In the ticket, he mentioned the client as Swiggy, environment as prod. You make a build. But how come other people know this build is only for Swiggy client and prod environment? I'll show you. Just look at here. I'm not going to configure this one now. He raised one ticket. Okay, I made one normal build previously. Here, if you go and see, am I seeing any Swiggy or prod here? Not able to see. Correct or not? So if you go to back, here, are you seeing any kind of parameters here? No. So it is highly impossible. Working without parameters in real time is going to be highly impossible. For that purpose, we need to include parameters. What we need to include? So now what I'm going to is, I'm going to click on configure. So I have already select one parameter. What kind of parameter it is? So first of all, give client. Your client, how many clients are there? Swiggy, Zomato, and Dunzo. So again, coming to the one more parameter, click on choice parameter. This time I have environments. What I have? What are the environments? Dev, QA, UAT, prod. On last class, I have said who are going to use these environments and where they are going to use. Correct or not? Click on save now. Now are you seeing build with parameters? Click on build with parameters. Sir, now I got a ticket. In this ticket, it is given by the tester. He gave one ticket for which client, sir? And for which environment? So I select the Swiggy here already. And what is the environment? Click on build now. Click on build now. If you go to here, click on build number 10. Don't go for console output. Click on build number 10. Are you seeing parameters now? If you click on parameters, now user come to know, okay, this build is made for client Swiggy and this environment is production environment. Can we able to trigger it or like? If you go to previous build number 10. I mean build number 9, previous build. Are you seeing parameters? Now there is one build. I don't know for which client that build is made. I'll be confused or not. Then if I deployed on Dunzo environment of testing, it is going to be very, very risky. Why? Because this build is made for prod environment. Which environment? For which client? Swiggy client. But unfortunately, one of the DevOps engineer deployed it on like Dunzo for testing environment. It is going to be very, very difficult or not, sir? So parameters are used to know what kind of builds we have done and this build is used for what kind of purpose. Is the point clear? What kind of parameter we have seen? Choice parameter. Of course, you real time without parameters, without variables, you cannot make a build. Clear? They will mention every information on the ticket format. Which format? In that ticket, you are going to build everything. They gave one ticket. In this ticket, what they have mentioned? Swiggy as client, environment as, and I have given the same parameters or not. Now my teammates will come to know, okay, we got a ticket from Swiggy client for production environment. Already this is built. So I need not to build again. They will acknowledge or not. This is the main purpose and main reason behind using the parameters. If I give parameters, I can able to know it. Okay, this is for Swiggy and production. If I don't give parameters, will I able to find the bill? Well, impossible or not? So like this. It is your parameter number 1. What kind of parameter we have used? Choice parameter. Next, you need to give one more kind of parameter that is called a string parameter. Right? String. S-T-R-I-N-G. String. String. String parameter is used when you want to pass one variable directly. String parameter is used when you want to pass one variable directly while you are building. While you are doing what? Building. Is it clear? Tell me why we need to use string parameter, sir. Same second thing. So second one is string parameter. Which parameter? String parameter. So same thing. Copy the same. So this time instead of choice, you need to what select? String. Okay. Just to go to here and click on configure. And again go with this project is parameterized and click on add parameter. Choice parameter. So it is called a string parameter. Sir, what exactly I am going is okay, choice parameter selected. Sorry. Parameter and go for string. Okay. So it is string parameter now. Which parameter? Sir, in choice parameter, we have one disadvantage. Here, you need to select only these 4. If you want to give one new parameter, you need to go and you need to edit. Correct or not? In choice parameter, what I have defined, I have only 4 choice. I need to select from there only. But if I want 5th choice, I need to go there and I need to edit. But in string parameter, that is not required. Okay, I'll show you. For example, here I am giving like clouds. What I am giving? I mean, in which cloud your server is. I am not passing any kind of choices here. What I am going to use, click on save. Sir, in build with parameters, I have given Zomato this time and environment as UAT. But my server is on AWS. My server is on where? Do you have AWS here? Do you have Azure? If I directly give AWS, it is directly going to take the value. See, go for build number 11. Go for parameters. Go for parameters. Which cloud it is now? I haven't defined the value, right? I directly pass. So this is the difference between string parameter and in string parameter, you need to use the values what you have defined. But in in string parameter, need not to define any kind of choices. You can directly pass whatever information you want. Write this point on your own words. Because you need to have the clarity of each and every term what you are using here. Write this on your own words. Right? I don't tell, only write yourself. Let's see how much creative you are. Right. How you wrote? Tell me what you wrote. A bit loud. Sorry? Customized comments by the user. Okay. So what is the difference between choice parameter and string parameter? Choice, we need to select the given values only. But string, we can directly pass our own values. Write this point as well. In choice, we need to select what are the values we have defined. But string, directly we can pass without defining. In string, directly we can pass. Is it clear, sir? So now string is done, choice is also done. So next parameter is going to be your like file parameter. Which parameter? File parameter. This is your parameter number 3. Third parameter is file parameter. Again, same. Okay. Same path. No, there is no change on path actually. Instead of string, you are going to work with no file parameter. So again, click on build with parameters. Configure. And after that, you need to go for project is parameterized. So click on add parameter. This time you are going to use, before that file parameter, one more parameter is there, multi-string parameter actually. Okay. Difference between string parameter and multi-string parameter is, in string parameter, you can pass only single line. Multiple lines you cannot pass. But in multi-string parameter, you can pass multiple. For example, here I am giving the parameter called Raham. Or I am just giving comments here. What I am giving? Comments. I am not giving anything. Click on save. I am not giving anything. Click on save. If I go on build with parameters, see here what I am doing is, this build is to be stored on AWS cloud, for example. Okay, sir, here whatever the content I am writing on single line, correct? But in multi-string, I can separate this onto multiple lines. Is it clear now? That is the difference between string parameter and multi-string parameter. Now go to the console output, parameters. Go to the parameters. Have you seen the difference, sir? In string parameter, single line, but in multi-string parameter, multiple lines. When you want to pass some comments over the build, actually this is not recommended. We in real time we never use, but we have the option like this. Right? Difference between string parameter and multi-string parameter. Difference between string parameter and multi-string parameter. Write your own words. Write your own words. String parameter will pass single line. Okay, but multi-string will pass multi lines. Is it clear, sir? All of you. Okay. So next thing we are going to discuss about file parameter. Which parameter? File parameter. Sir, file parameter is very easy actually. For example, you have files on Git. Directly you can build from Git to Jenkins, correct or not? But sir, for example, I have file on my local. I want to build my local file. What I want to do? File is not on GitHub. File is on my local. I want to directly build it. So in that case, what you can do is, you can use the file parameter. Which parameter? Go to here, add parameter, file parameter. So I'm giving just file here. What I'm giving? Click on save. So now if you click on build with parameters, are you seeing the browse option? If you click here, directly will open the local files. Is it opening my local files? I am selecting one file. Click on build now. Now this file will come to my local. If you wanna see, go for parameters. This parameter, are you seeing the file here? Open and view. Click on open. This file is downloaded. If you click open, but if you click on view, it is going to open. It is my code actually. Seeing it or not? If you want to build your local files, which parameter you are going to use? File parameter. Which one? In real time, where we use this one means, for example, I need to execute a script. That script is on my local. Directly, I can use this file, and this file will consist of script. That script is going to trigger my Jenkins jobs, like that. So next one, what is the last one? Boolean parameter. Last one is Boolean. What is the meaning of Boolean? True or false? For example, guys, for some builds, we need to create new databases. What we need to create? See, whenever I am making a build, that means I am deploying a new version. For a new version of code, you need to maintain new databases. Is that clear? So developer or tester is going to raise a ticket. In the ticket, they are going to mention database is required. Okay. So now in parameters, how I can define means, click on configure again. Select the Boolean now. Boolean. So I am giving DB here. What I am giving? I'm just clicking on save. Sir, for example, for this build, I want to create a new database. Of course, database will not create, but I'll acknowledge the people. For this build, new database is created. I need to acknowledge. Click on save. Click on this one, click on build. So now when the build is done, if I go to parameters now, so now this build will require new database, correct or not? User will acknowledge when this build is made. Okay, Raham made this build as tick. That means for this build, we need to have the database. If the tick is not there, that is not going to have the database itself. Is it clear, sir? But again, I said you 5 parameters. How many parameters? But in really 99% of all your parameters will be choice parameters only. All these are nothing. String you might never use. Multi-string also you might never use. Boolean also you can never use. File, rare occasions, very rare occasions. Okay. But 99% of all your things will be on which parameter? Choice parameter. But why I said all this means for your knowledge only. Okay. Is the parameters concept clear for all of you? Okay. So how many type of parameters we have discussed? 5. First one is choice parameter. Second one is string parameters. What is the difference between choice and string? Choice you can define exact values, but if you want to define new value, you need to edit. But for string, we cannot define values. Directly you can pass. What is the difference between string and multi-string? String single line, multi-string multiple lines. What is the purpose of using file parameter? Okay. Boolean, true or false. So these are your parameters. Is the parameters concept clear for you? Okay, and one more thing. Let me give this well as well. Like what are the thing I am using for the build? I'm also giving this for you. Okay. Also pasting it here. Sir, if you want to remove one parameter, for example, I don't want file parameter, you can click on this into symbol. It will be removed. Okay. If you go and save, now you cannot see the file parameter. Are you seeing file parameter? No, it is removed. Sir, I want to remove one more parameter. What I can do? Into mark, right? Click on this one. But sir, I want to remove entire parameters. Untick this one. Got my point? If you untick this one, every parameter is going to be vanished. Are you seeing build with parameters now? No. Okay. So this is the build with parameters concept. All this information I have given already in your Google Classroom. Have you checked your Google Classroom? Okay. 1 second, let me open this one. In your Google Classroom, I have given the documents on last class. All of you got your Google Classroom links? No. Okay. So Git, Maven, Jenkins documents I have uploaded here. This is the Git PDF, Jenkins PDF, Maven. Whatever the PDFs I'm using on the class, I'm uploading here. So let's check. Only 38 people got Google Classroom access till now. Okay. If the people who haven't got this link, join here. How many of you are not in still Google Classroom here? Google Classroom link. How many of you not got still? All of you got the link? Just contact your admin then, okay? They will give you. Okay. So next one, next concept is going to be your throttle build concept. Which one? Throttle build. Right, throttle build. Okay. So now what is our concept? Throttle build concept. Which one? Throttle build concept. What is the meaning of throttle build? To restrict the jobs. To restrict the number of builds. Writing the notes, all of you? I'm writing here, right? For all of you? Okay, it's fine. Right. Improve your handwriting. Why? Because based upon their handwriting only, we are going to get jobs. This is the word I heard from my 8th class actually. Some of my teachers said, Raham, your handwriting is very bad. If you write like this, you will never get pass marks too. And you'll never get a job too. So I realized that after 18 years, okay, that's a bullshit thing actually. Based upon your handwriting, you are not going to get a job. But see, I can write the beautiful handwriting here, right? Right? My handwriting beautiful or not? Then that's it. Okay. Sorry? Okay, I haven't changed this one. Nice catch. Cool. Okay, so now what is our topic, sir? Throttle build. What is the meaning of throttle build? Restrict the number of builds. Okay. I'll tell you one scenario where this can be useful. For example, sir, I have done 14 builds. Each build is spanning of 1 or 2 minutes, correct or not? In 1 or 2 minutes span, I have taken multiple builds. Sir, now if I take this build continuously, for example, in real time, of course it is practical, I have done it, but in real time, let's take my Jenkins server. It is having the volume of 100 GB. How much? 100 GB. Or let's take 50 GB. It is fine. 50 or 100, how much you want? Okay. I am taking 50 GB. How much? 50 GB. In real time, each of the var file you are generating, it will be at least 1 GB on a least case. How much GB? I have taken here 14 builds. How many builds? Each one of 1 GB. That means only today I have consumed 14 GB or not. I don't require that much of builds. There is 2 disadvantages. If I do continuously build, my Jenkins server will get a lot of load. Correct or not? Continuously I am building. Server will feel some load. First disadvantage. Second disadvantage is my memory is going to consume. What is going to consume? So there is one scenario happening in our organization, like it was Corona lockdown time. What happened is we hired one of the fresher actually. Okay, he was very good at task. We have given X for Jenkins. Like initially you worked very fine, but one fine day what happened is there is some internet issue on his home. We got one ticket. We give the ticket to the boy. Okay. So then what exactly happened at that time is he continuously clicking on build, but it is not coming. He is thinking his laptop is not working. He is thinking what his laptop is not working. But original issue was the internet is not stable. He clicked build for 10 times. That means how many builds are going to trigger here? You need only one build. You need 1 GB of build. But how much of builds are consumed here? My load is increased. First one. Second one is memory is consumed. Okay. As well as there are some concerns for the manager as well. Why these builds are coming? Actually, we thought it's a Jenkins crash out. Actually, we thought it is, but it is not. So finally, we came to conclude that okay, due to the internet issue we got this much of bills. We got to know. So then what I have done is in my organization, in order to restrict the bills, I said if we do only 2 bills per 1 hour, that issue is going to resolve or not. He is clicking 10 times. But what I said, for a bill, maximum we can take up to 1 hour 2 bills only. That means in second build only it is going to stop or not. I can save 8 GB, correct or not? That is the concept called as throttle build concept. Which one? So go to configure here. So here you can see the throttle bills. So select number of bills. Sir, per hour, how many bills I want? Only 2 bills. Or take it 3. It is fine. Hour means how many minutes? 60. For 60 minutes, how many bills you want? For each bill, how many time gap is there? 20 minutes, correct or not? So time period, I'm going to take it as hours. What I'm going to take? You can select minute, second, week, month, year, whatever you can select. But I'm taking here hours. Click on save now. Sir, that means I said one throttle build concept. The throttle build is going to restrict number of bills per hour. What is the approximate time for each build here? 20 minutes. If I click on build now, is the build is going to happen or not now? It won't happen. Why? Because just 1 or 2 minutes only I make a build. What is the time gap I have given? That means this build will start after 20 minutes only. Now if I implement this and if I give 10 clicks like this, is it going to have the 10 builds now? No, it is going to stop here only, right? It is not coming. See, I'm continuously clicking on build now. Continuously I'm clicking. But I am not getting. Why I am not getting, sir? Because I restricted the bills. Per hour, you need to make only 3 bills. If I make a build now, and after that immediately I want to make one more build, I need to wait for 20 minutes. How many minutes? Now if I implement this, that problem is resolved or not? My Jenkins is not getting load. My memory is also going to save for me. Is it clear? So write the throttle build. Have you wrote the description? What is the purpose of using throttle build? Restrict the number of builds. Okay, you can go it on configure. And after that configure, you can see throttle build. Okay. Yeah, you can, of course. You can make it as 5. You can. Just now I have saved, right? I am giving it as 5 now. Is it done now? 5 means approximately 12 minutes per build. You can save it. Is the throttle build concept clear for all of you now? But sir, in some cases, I don't want to wait for 20 minutes. I want the build exactly now. In some cases, what you will do, go for configure and remove this throttle build. Untick this one. Now the build is going to make itself. Is it done? It is going to happen some rare cases. If I don't want to wait for 20 minutes, I want it immediately within time span. So then you are going to remove the throttle build. Is the concept clear? What is the meaning of throttle build? Okay, so next what we can do? How to link the upstream downstream? Okay, but before that I'll tell you one more concept. Throttle build is done, right? So next one, I'll show you one more thing. So custom workspace done, right, for all of you? Custom workspace. Okay. So here if you see, there are some things called as terminate a build stack, delete workspaces. Are you seeing this or not? Okay. So I'll explain this one. I think all of this we have covered. So this everything is done. GitHub project. Already I have said here, throttle bill. Execute concurrent bill necessary means if you want to execute two bills parallelly, same time want to execute, you can use this one. So this is the description actually. Okay. So if you want to execute some concurrent bills, you need to click on this option. Okay. So now you can be able to execute the concurrent bills. What is the meaning of concurrent bills? Two bills at the same time. Like that. So this one is done. So next one I'm going to tell you is this. Build triggers remotely. What is the concept here? Build triggers. Concept is build triggers. I'm going to explain. Build triggers. In build triggers, your first one is build triggers remotely. Okay. From scripts you can build. Sir, normally you are building from the console, right? But what you can do is you can build from anywhere. If I'm not in front of the laptop, I can make a build whatever the time I want. Are you seeing token here? The token I am giving ABCD. What I am giving? So here if you see, are you seeing the below URL, guys? Okay. Copy the below URL. Copy the below URL. Token I have given is ABCD. Now what you need to do is go to the new tab. In the new tab, paste this one already. So here, first of all, come from starting. Your Jenkins URL means what you need to give here. Your public IP address as well as port number 8080. Go to here and give this one. Is it done now? So after that, what is the token you have given? What is the current bill number here you are having? 20, right? If I click enter now, it is directly going to make a new build. So here I have given enter. If I go and click on refresh, are you seeing bill number 21 here? Seeing it? No. Why we are not seeing means here, everything we have given properly. Job, what is the job name? Ram, and build token is equal to ABCD. Okay. So I'm just giving slash. If I give slash and if I click on refresh, am I getting the new build, sir? Yes, sir. No, I'm not getting. Why? Because go to configure again. Copy this one more time properly. Jenkins URL. Jenkins URL. First of all, give the Jenkins URL. Jenkins URL means up to here. I'll open this on new. Jenkins URL means up to here only. Up to here is your Jenkins URL. And after that, what we need to give here? Job. Raham is the job name. And build token is equal to what is your token number, sir? ABCD. Click on save. Slash ABCD. So now I have click enter. Okay. So just to go here and click on refresh. Have you got the bill number 21? Of course, it is pending. Why? Because I have given throttle bill, right? So like this, if you want to build from remote location, you can do it. Of course, you can do it from yourself. Open all of your mobiles. I'm gonna give this link for you, all of you. Just try to build it from your end. But exactly same thing you need to copy. Try to build. If any iPhone users, directly you can take a snap and you can copy paste. Very easy method. Give me 1 second, don't build now. Let me remove the throttle build. First of all, let me remove this one. Go to configure. I'm gonna remove this throttle build first of all. Okay, this throttle build is removed. So now try to trigger from yourself. Try to trigger. Try to trigger. Even I'm also trying from here. Have you got it? Username and password give. Raham and Raham. Username is Raham. Okay. Password is also. Okay. Have you got the URL? But if I go and refresh now, how many of you make the bill? See here? Are you seeing the bills or not? Array. Oh man, it got stuck. So if you see this, I shown you bill number 20 actually. But now see what is the bill number? 22. That means 12 bills are done from here. Correct or not? So sometimes if I don't have laptop with me, what I'll do is I log in from mobile directly. I can able to log in and I can able to work from there itself. Okay, stop now. It is fine. Okay, lot of bills are getting. So it is a total bill concept. I mean total bill not triggering bills. What is the concept is? Okay. So next, build after other projects. That means it is called as your upstream downstream concept. Which concept? I'll tell this one concept and we can finish for today. Okay. So build after other project means here it is called as your upstream downstream project. What is a project? I'll tell you one thing. I'm going to delete this project completely. I'll make it new one. Click on this one. Click on delete the project. For example, let's consider two jobs. How many jobs? Job 1. I'm going to select freestyle. And next I'm going to give job 2. Click on save. I'm not doing anything here. I'm just creating one random job only. Okay. So one more job create. Job 2. What is the next one here? Job 2. How many jobs I have, sir, here? Now what exactly is the moment once I build my job, job 2 will automatically trigger. It is called as linked jobs. What it is called as? Linked job means job 1 is going to link to job 2. So write this point. Linked jobs. Linked jobs. In linked jobs, one job is going to link to other job. Next. So in linked jobs, there are two types. How many types? First one is upstream. First one is what? Upstream. Second one is downstream. What is the meaning of linked jobs? One job is going to link to other job. And in linked jobs, how many types of jobs we are having? Two types. What are those? Upstream and downstream. So now what I'm going to see is, sir, how many bills each job I have here? No. How many bills I have on each job? 0 bills. What I'm going to is, I'm going to go for job 1 and I'm going to click on configure. If you are seeing here, build after the other projects are built. You can take it from there, or better, I'll go and tell here post build action. In post build action, you can go to here and you can see build other projects. You can select the up one or you can select the down one, but I'll go for down one. Why? Because it is very easy. So after your job 1 is built, what you want to build? Job 2. What you want to build? I am telling trigger the job 2 if the build 1 is stable. If the build 1 is okay, then only go for job 2. If the build 1 is fail, don't go for job 2. Click on save. So now here I don't have any builds on job 1, right? And job 2 also. Click on build now. Is your job 2 is waiting or not here? I build only job 1, but job 2 is automatically triggering. Click on refresh. Are you seeing both on here? Now again I'll click one more time here. Build now. So now first of all job 1 is going to build and job 2 will be on again queue. Are you seeing queue on job 2? Click on refresh. It is what you call as linked projects. If one project is linked to other projects. In real time, like what you can do is, sir, after testing, I want to deploy. For test, I have one pipeline. For deployment, I have one more pipeline. For example, after testing is done, you need to deploy. For test, I have one pipeline. For deployment, I have one pipeline. Your test pipeline is successful. Trigger the deployment pipeline. Test pipeline is not successful. Don't trigger this one. Automating or work or not. Like this. Is the point clear, sir? Linked project. So now here, if you click on job 1, you are seeing downstream. That means after job 1, job 2 is there. Down or not? Like this. If you go to job 2, it is linked with job 1. Then job 1 is your upstream. Is the concept clear? Concept is linked project only. But in linked project, it is classified into 2 types. What are those? First one is upstream. Second one, downstream. Okay. So linked project means jobs are linked with other jobs. Is the concept clear, sir? Okay. So now that's enough for today. It's more than enough actually. Yeah. Okay, now. Okay. So today notes also I'm going to give here. And one more thing, I create already one script, right? So that script also I'm going to give here. Add Jenkins.sh. Guys, remember, just go to the lab and give this VIM Jenkins.sh. After creating this file, put this one. And how to run sh Jenkins.sh. Okay, like this. So how to log that one, right? Okay, I'll tell you. So if you forgot passwordless login, there is one concept called passwordless login. So in Jenkins, go to the path cd/var lib Jenkins. Here you have something called as config.xml, right? Okay. Initially, what I'm going to show you is I'm going to log out. I given the username and I forgot the password. I'm not able to sign in. Now what I need to do? Okay. So first of all, go to the path cd varlib Jenkins. Which path? Varlib Jenkins. So just go to here. cd varlib Jenkins. In this, there is a command called vm config.xml. It is a file name. vm config.xml. So go to the line number 7. Which line? So here are you seeing use security true? So I'm gonna make this one complete line. So here line number 7, use security true. I'm going to make it from 2 to false. What I'm going to give? False. Okay, that's it. In which line number, sir? Save it and give the command systemctl restart Jenkins. Dot service is not required. Okay, it is line number 7. Which line number? Before you have true and after you are going to get false. So just give the command systemctl restart Jenkins. Once your Jenkins is restarted, everything is fine. Let that restart. In the meanwhile, I'll paste this on your GitHub. Jenkins, tool number 4. Okay, daily when guys remember, daily when you are practicing, take the history comments on separate tab. See the history comments and practice. But don't ask history comments today. I haven't done anything on server. Everything I have done on user interface only. Okay. I cannot give the history comment. So now if you see Jenkins is restarted, right? Okay. For your confirmation, check the status. For your confirmation only. Is it done now? Click on refresh. It won't ask you password now. One second. Let me close all of these tabs. Here I have multiple logins, right? So one that is done, close all the tabs. Why? Because cache will be stored. What is the port number? That's it. 1 second. Is it saved properly? 1 second. It is not saved. I forgot to save this one actually. So here I have just to give Q only. I need to give WQ, right? True to false. And again restart. This time you will get it. So it's restarted now. Copy the public IP address. Remove this one. Is it coming now? Dashboard. So this is the way how you can remove the password and login. Okay. So where lib Jenkins is the path, config.xml is the configuration file. Config.xml is what here? Configuration file. And you need to edit the line number which one? And make it true to false. And you need to restart Jenkins. So it is fine, right? Okay then. So that's it for today. So now any queries or any doubts from your end? Don't we have any doubts or queries? Sure. Maybe on Monday. You go to the lab now and get some doubts. So now online, what about you? Any doubts or queries from your end? Online guys, any doubts or queries from your end?